everyone, welcome back to 40 days of Java programming, guys. So as you might know that we have completed our switch case in the previous video. So in this video we'll be learning about the for loop in Java. So basically what is for loop, what are the three conditions we must be specified inside the parenthesis, and how that loop going to be running. So we'll learn all these topics throughout this video. So basically at first, what is for loop? So when you have an idea how many times does a loop runs, you just need to use for loop. For example, if I say that write a code in such a way that it takes the multiplication of a number until 10 integers. So what you will be doing, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, until 2 tens are 20. You will be doing that, right? So you have a idea that the loop will be running for the 10 times there. So you just need to use for loop there. Or else if I say write a multiplication of a number until 20 digits. So what you will be doing, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 tens are 20, 2 twenties are 40. So you will be running the loop until 20 times, 20 integers, right? So here you have a specific idea how many times does a loop run. So if you have an idea how many times does a loop run, you just need to specify it with for loop. So let's go into the brief explanation. Yeah, see, just a second. So this will be the syntax of a for loop, guys. At first you'll be writing for, oh god, so this will be a syntax, guys. So at first what you'll be writing, for inside you just consider it as statement 1, this will be statement 2, and this will be the statement 3. So you just at first you just remember it like that. So what you'll be doing in the statement 1, you'll just initialize a variable. So how you'll be initializing a variable, I'll just show you here. To initialize a variable, you just need to type like this, right? In just a second. Yeah, it's a type, what will be its data type. Let us suppose it is an integer type int, and the variable name x. The now the value you just need to specify for that variable. Let us suppose it is 10. So this is your initialization, guys. Okay, this will be your initialization, let us suppose. And then coming to condition, so you just need to specify a condition. As I said, if you want to multiply a given integer until 10 digits, what you need to do, if I said to write the multiplication of 2, your I will be 2. So until what number you just need to do the multiplication, you just need to do the multiplication until 10 digits, right? So you just need to specify that I is less than or equals to 10. In the next iteration it will be I plus plus, and inside the block, that means here you will be writing 2 into I. Okay, so I'll just explain you this briefly. At first we'll be initializing a variable. As I said, we'll be initializing a variable in such a manner, and then coming to the condition. So we are multiplying 2 until the 10 digits, that is 2 1 the 2, 2 to the 4, 2 3 the 6, so on up to 2 10 the 20, right? So to multiply 2 with the 10, what will be the condition we must be specified? The variable should increment itself until 10 digits. It should be less than or equals to 10. If it is more than 10, the condition will be false, because what I have said, multiply 2 until the 10 digits, not more than 10 digits. So I will be less than or equals to 10. This will be the specified condition here. And then here it might be increment it or it might be decrement. You just need to pass the value like it should increase or it should decrease. Okay, so these are the three conditions you just need to specify it inside this parenthesis. I'll just explain you one more time. Yeah, So at first you just need to initialize a variable, guys, as I have initialized here. And in the next case you just need to specify the condition, whether it is less than or equals to certain number, or it should be more than or equals to a certain number. So after the condition you just need to increment or decrement it, and followed by the curly brackets. This will be the opening curly bracket, this will be the closing curly bracket. So you just need to write all the code which belongs to the for loop inside this opening and closing curly brackets itself. So let us see what that is. Yeah, semicolons are required. Yeah, after every statement or after every condition you just need to specify the semicolons, guys. If you're not specifying those, yeah, you'll be getting an error in the code. And then what's this known as iteration or iteration step? Yeah, you just need to iterate it. Iterate it means you just increment the value or you just need to decrement the value, and followed by curly brackets to define loop code body. Okay, loop code block. As I said, uh, whatever may be the code belongs to the for loop, you just need to give inside this opening and closing curly brackets. Okay, so there are certain steps in this, guys. So what are those steps are? For example, you have given a integer, that is int x equals to 1. So I'll just explain you briefly, just give me a second. So at first we will be initializing a variable now. So I have initialized a variable, then I have given a certain condition to that, and then I have given a iteration for that. So there are certain steps in this. So what are those steps are? At first it will be initializing x is equals to 1. So then it will be verifying whether this 1 is less than or equals to 0. So if it is less than or equals to 0, just a second, I'll just bring this here, I'll bring this here, and I'll just bring this here. Okay, yeah. So this is equals to 1, and it will verify whether 1 is less than or equals to 0. So it is not less than 0, it is greater than 0. So this Java will not enter into its respective block. It will directly come out of this block and prints whatever may be the statement present outside the for loop. Okay, so it will not go into the further step. It will be stopping here itself because the given condition is false, because I have given int x equals to 1, but the condition is given that x is less than or equals to 0. So 1 is not less than or equals to 0, so it will not enter into the for loop and it will directly come out of that for loop. But suppose if I changed it to, what if I changed it to greater than or equals to 0, or greater than or equals to 5. Now greater than or equals to 0. See, now I'll just erase all these things so that you get good understanding. Yeah, so now I have given x is equals to 1 and I have specified a condition x is greater than or equals to 0. Here 1 is greater than 0, right? So it will be coming to this. Okay, as this condition is true, it will be going into the further stage. That means it will be going here. So what is the statement present here? It is iteration. That means 1 plus 1. So that is equals to 2 now. So after getting 2, it will be entering into the for loop. So it will be acting whatever may be the code present here. so it will be acting according to that. So in the next stage, this 1 will become 2. Okay, so as this 1 will become 2, it will come here and it will verify whether x is greater than or equals to 0. Yeah, 2 is greater than 0. So the same process runs in the similar pattern. It will come here, it will become 3 and it will enter into the for loop. So these are the cases that we need to analyze throughout the for loop, guys. So this is the theory behind the for loop. So without any further theory concepts, let us enter into the coding concept. Yeah, so I'll just type a code and I'll explain what are the things will be running through that. So just give me a second. Yeah, so watch it carefully, guys. I'll just open my notepad and I'll explain you everything briefly here. Yeah, so at first, what is the value I have given for I? That is equals to 0 na? So at first it will be printed as 0. Okay, and then it is entered into the loop. It will be entered into this iteration. At first I equals to 0 and it will be checking whether this is correct or not. 0 is less than or equals to 5. Yeah, that's true. And then it will be entering into the next step. That means what is that? It will be 0 plus 0 plus 1. So what will be the answer? It is 1. So it will be entering into the loop and it will be printed as numbers are 1. So the first step is done. And next, I value will be equals to 1, right? So it will be checking it here. I 1 is less than or equals to 5, so it is true. It will be coming here, it will be iterating like 1 plus 1, that is equals to 2. So it will be entering into the loop. It will be printing number are 2. So the same process run until the 5 number. So when we get 5, it will be verified here. 5 is equals to 5, so that's true. So it will be coming here. At first it will be printed as it will be incremented as 6. So at present the I value is 5 now, so it will be printed as I have given command to print the value of I, it will be printed as numbers are 5. So in the further step my number will be 5, sorry 6, my number will be 6. So it will be coming here and it will be verifying 6 is less than or equals to 5. That's false now. So it will be not running anymore. So this code will be terminated from here. It will be printed whatever the statement present outside that. Thank you. See, yeah. After the fifth number, it is out. We are getting thank you, and that's because after the fifth number, this code will not run, because what will be the number after 5? It is 6. If I keep 6, you'll be getting all through the error. See, we got error here because 6 is not less than 5 now, so it will be not running and it will be coming outside this loop. So whatever the code present outside this loop, that will be running here. So that's what we got here. So I hope this video is very helpful for you. I hope this you got good concept through this video. So if you have any doubts, you just comment in the comment section, and thank you for watching this video, guys.